I'm Sherelle Martin with Nitron Financial Solutions, and I own and operate an outsourced accounting and bookkeeping practice and right outside of Washington, D.C., where we help business owners maintain the financial health of their business. We also run a bookkeeper certification book program called Rock the Books Online. And so if you're interested in becoming a rockstar bookkeeper and getting certified, then let me know. Send me an inbox. If you are watching this live, make sure that you leave me a comment so I can shout you out. And if you're watching this on the replay, then make sure you hashtag replay. So 4 simple steps to maintaining good books. And so within all the client work that we do, we follow a framework that I call the 4 pillars of financial success. And so and I'll actually share those on a different video, but there are 4 pillars of what I call, which are basically what you have to have all 4 in order to maintain a financially successful business. And so as part of this framework, there are subsets of this framework where each pillar is broken down into subsets. And so part of our certification program is that we're actually teaching people this exact framework that we follow. So, it's not something made up. It's something that we have used since we began, and so we know it works. And so one of the subsets in the program is about maintaining good financial records. And so the 4 steps that I'm going to share with you today are a part of that. And so the first one is to account for it. And so by accounting for it, I mean using an accounting system regularly and consistency to track all of your transactions. So the point of this is so that you're not coming to me and all of my colleagues this time of year trying to figure out the best and fastest way to get it all done. Like we are doing tons and tons of what we call cleanup work, because basically we're taking a whole year's worth of transactions and trying to create a financial statement story with them. And so if you're using an accounting system, it allows you to do this on a consistent and ongoing basis. The second step is to automate it. So bookkeeping bookkeeping is a repetitive task, right? You're doing the same thing day in and day out, month to month. So every month on the first of the month, we're doing this. Every month on the second of the month, we're doing this. Or weekly, if you look at it on a weekly basis. Every Monday, we're preparing invoices. Every Tuesday, we're paying bills. Every Wednesday, we're collecting timesheets so that on Thursday, we can run the payroll, right? So it's a constant repetitive thing that we do. And so automating as many transactions as possible within the accounting system will make it a lot easier for you so that it becomes more efficient. So for the bookkeeper performing the tasks, it makes them more efficient, because a lot of the transactions that happen all the time that don't require anyone to think about them are done automatically. The bank fees, the subscriptions to all the myriad of services out there that we pay subscription fees for now are automatically entered into the system. The third step is to assess it. So as a bookkeeper, we're humans. We make mistakes. So once you've recorded all the transactions into the system, take the time to go back and look at that to make sure that you did it right. I talked about this yesterday. You have to review the work that you do to make sure that everything went where it was supposed to go. Because again, you can accidentally hit the wrong key. You could have gotten distracted. You thought you understood something. You up trying to do something and you were tired and you misinterpreted. Several different reasons why you should review what you do. Don't assume that because the first time you did it, it was right the first time around. You should always review it a second time just to make sure that everything went where it was supposed to go. And then the fourth step is to analyze it. So if you are an accountant and you have the skill set to do higher level analysis, then you need to analyze the data. Looking at now that you've reviewed it and make sure it's right, now look at it at a different level and analyze it and get some insights from it. Like, what story are the financial statements telling? A common thing that we hear is from business owners is, the profit and loss said I made money, but I don't have any money in the bank, right? the financial statement, if everything is recorded in the statement, there is a story there that tells why that business generated a profit but doesn't have any cash in the bank. And there's a few stories that are pretty common, and it just takes the time to actually look at the statement and understand it and assess it. So the 4 steps, simple steps to maintaining books are to account for it, automate it, assess it, and then analyze it. So that is your Rock the Books tip for today. I will catch you guys tomorrow.